Okay, well, what we're going to do next actually is create a one column header. Now, the one column header is specifically designed to allow for responsive images. So if we drag the one column header into here to the front page, we're going to take the two column header out, noting that this only affects this template, not any other template, right? If you, and what we're going to do is we're going to call this the typical. Always rename your boxes. If you don't rename your boxes to something that makes sense, you can end up with a whole bunch of instances of the same box and not be able to tell the difference, right? Something I've observed people do over and over and over again is they're trying to find this box and they come down here and they don't see it, and so they go in here and click this again, right? And then they add the box, and now they've got another one column header. And if they didn't change it, they can't tell the difference between this one column header and this one column header, because it's Carta one column header and Carta and typical one column header. And they might come along and say, oh, you know, where'd that header go? Let's see. Oh, it's down here. And they click on this again and they create another instance of it, you know, a brand new header. And you don't want to do that. And so it helps you not to make that mistake if you are actually renaming this box every time you create one. Now we're just going to go ahead and save this here. And then under our typical one column header, again, you have the choice of what to do. So select content for the header. That is essentially an empty header area, empty box where you can drag other boxes into it. Or you can choose a header image, or you can choose a widget area. The difference between the one column header and the two column header is that the one column header is full width all the way across. So then once you've chosen, say, the one column header image, you can put a full size image in here, right? And remember, this is 1,000 pixels wide, right? So if we come back over here and go to our media library, I actually already have that header image in here. It's 1,008 pixels wide, but it'll just reduce it slightly in size to fit in the space. So we'll copy that. And if we paste this here, say OK to that, save the template, and refresh this template. Now we've got the big image here, right? If we come over and look at a different template, of course, we still have the old. We have the two column header there. We've got the one column header in the front page. And if you scroll this down or make this smaller, you can see how small that header image is getting, right? That nice big long header image isn't really good for a small phone. So the purpose for this header is to really give you the choice of adding additional header images that will be swapped out on different devices. So this would be used for the full-size header image, and then you can choose one that will work in the landscape mode, and then one that would work in tablet devices in portrait mode, and then one that would work in smartphones. Now what I recommend that you do is you think of this image as being 300 pixels wide, this image as being 500 pixels wide, and this image as being 800 pixels wide. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to come over here to our media library, and here's my 800 pixel version. And I will copy that and paste the 800 pixel image size there. And then the 500 size. See how these are different. And then the 300 pixel size. Save the template. Refresh the template. And now, every time we go down in size, you can see the image swaps out, right? So you get down to that tablet size, and now the 800 pixel image shows up. And get down to the smaller tablet size, and the 500 pixel image shows up. Get down to the smartphone size, and the 300 pixel image shows up, right? Which is way better than this image scaling down. So that is what anyway, that's how the one column header works. Its primary purpose of the one column header is to allow you to add different images for different device sizes. You could also choose to add a widget area that would be full width, or you could choose to add, just plain old ordinary boxes there. And you can choose to add just a single image, but those are your choices with the one column header. And just like any other box, if you want it to exist in other templates, you have to add that box to the other templates. Right now it's only been added to our front page. And there's always the possibility, of course, that you wanted a whole different one column header in a different template. So let's go to the no sidebars template for a moment. Let's just pretend this is some kind of a special template. But in this template, what we want is another one column header. And this one column header we're going to call landing page. One column header, and in this case, let's go find another media library. In this case, we'll add we'll just go ahead and add this one just for grins. I mean, it's irrelevant, really, which one we pick. Okay, and then we just drag that one up into here, drag this one off, save the template, come over to our About page, which is our landing page. Whoops. Come on. Oh, no, it isn't. We don't have a... let's choose our landing page template, or our no sidebars template there. Oh. You need to pick header image. Select the content for the header image. And now you've got a whole different image for this one, whereas on your home page you've got this style, and then we've still got our two column templates elsewhere. So this is the kind of thing that you can do with these different smart header boxes.